On Daf 8 of Shekalim, we get the story of a certain Roman woman who saw this rabbi's face that was just shining and said, Rabbi, your face is shining. Therefore, it must be one of three things that makes a person's face shine. One, you're drunk with wine. Two, you lent money on interest. And three, you raise pigs. Interesting, huh? This is what makes a face shine, according to her. So one, you can kind of get a sense of. Two, why the money on interest in pigs? Because these are kind of easy ways of making money. And so you got it made. Yeah, you're shining because you got things really good, right? And this rabbi heard this and he's like, curse you, woman. Don't you know that we say, like, it's a man's wisdom. The wisdom, that's what makes a person's face shine. And to relate that, the Gemara gives a second story, this time just amongst rabbis in Tiberias, how this one rabbi walked in to the study hall and his face was shining. And the other rabbis say, he must have learned something great today. Please share with us what you learned. They saw the wisdom shining through on his face. They saw that he was so excited that he'd learned something and that the wisdom was shining on his face. And it's really, I believe, coming to be a commentary on these two different worlds. It's not a coincidence that one was from this Roman woman and one was from amongst the rabbis in this community. They're kind of saying that in the certain world, the Rome is meant to represent kind of the Western world, that, either getting drunk or finding easy ways to make money, these are things that light a person up. But in the Torah world, where the rabbis were, they're saying, wisdom, and where they say, geshmach, a bit of Torah, that's the type of thing that lights people up. So we have these two examples, and I really think it's a commentary. It's like, where do you want your enlightenment? Where do you want to be lit up from? Do you want it to come from the material, for having things made, for having things easy? Or do you want it to come from learning and growing? And that's really the duality that these two passages are offering.